first set of the day will be played on Bel'Shir Vestige. Spawning in the bottom right-hand position, the blue Protoss.
Who's moving out.
Who's moving out, and not from Kespa Team 8. It is Oz. So starting off with a proxy play from the looks of things.
His opponent does not know that the probe is out on the map, playing for SK Telecom T1. His name is Brown. Spawning as red Protoss on the left top position of the map.
So this is going to be interesting. We've seen a little bit more proxies more recently in PvP, and it really comes down to, does the player scout who's getting proxied?
This is gonna, I don't think it's gonna be a proxy. This most likely seems like a cannon rush inside the main base, because he's already building a pylon. The probe left a little bit later than usual, so he's gonna hide the probe inside the main base for a long, long time. There we go.
Ooh, we have not seen a cannon rush on this map before in PvP in these positions here. So, yep, yeah, like you said, based on the looks of things, we're going to probably see a cannon rush here. Yep, Forge going down. Haven't seen one of these in a long time now.
Now, it really depends on what Brown decides to do. You know, good players, after they throw down the gateway, well, not good players, but solid players, they'll scout inside the main base trying to see if there's any proxy happening, but it seems like Brown is going to cut that. Instead, he's just going to put up a simulator. Yeah. And this might actually cost him the game.
It certainly could if he's not ready for this. I mean, you kind of can't stop the cannon rushes once the first cannon finishes. If you let that go up, then it's going to be so hard for you to fight back. We may even see Brown just abandon this base altogether and try to build somewhere else.
Now the cannon has been revealed because the assimilator finished, and Brown, he knows that he is in trouble.
So Brown looking a little bit panicked there. The probes are surrounding the cannons there. That's the proper response from him. But the cannons are already going to complete. They're very, very close to finishing. The first cannon, oh, that's a pylon.
Yeah, that's a pylon over there, and cannon in the back, which means that it's going to be harder for him to focus that cannon down. But the #1 priority instead should be going for the probe, and Brown didn't do that. If he killed the probe, Oz had to send the second probe inside the main base. And the cannons on the left side, they can't hit the assimilator. They can't hit the probes over there. So it would have been better to go for the probes in general, but now he has to pull the probes to defend against the cannon.
All right, forcing a cancel on that cannon there. That's the best that Brown could really hope for at this point. The Zealot getting pretty low on health here. He just needs to delay as much as possible and try to make something happen here. But the cannon rush is looking pretty strong from Oz here, and it looks like, he may be able to grab a win.
The Zealot got taken out. There is a second Zealot out on the way. The Cybernetics Core just finished for Brown, but it seems like this is too much as the second cannon third cannon finishes up, and 2 additional cannons are finishing up, and Brown doesn't really have an answer against the cannons.
He doesn't. He's making a Stalker right now, and he's just, that's it. GG is called. A bit abruptly there, but Oz does it. He takes the first set for EGTL.
If he knew that the building on the right was the pylon, then the best decision to go for was to kill the probe right away. Kill the probe, put the Zealot at the ramp, Chrono Boost out a Stalker, and snipe any incoming probes. That prevents a cannon rush from actually working in this scenario. And I have to say, Brown just panicked a little bit more than usual in that particular game.
Oh, I can guarantee you that that's not something he's experienced too often, if at all, in practice. I mean, cannon rushes, they are so rare nowadays because people got used to defending against them that they're actually kind of useful again. And now I'm curious if we're going to see a few more cannon rushes here and there in PvP in the near future.
Well, a win is a win at the end as EGTL takes first set off from SK Telecom T1 with Oz cannon rushing Brown in a really quick game.
Yeah, so now we're going to have to find out who is SK Telecom going to send to take out Oz. So the map's going to be Fighting Spirit. We've seen Zergs do really good against Protoss on this map, so potentially we could see Zerg player, but SK Telecom, they also have a very deep Protoss line, so any kind of Protoss is pretty common as well.
We did have a Zerg interview a few days ago with S2 and Sue, so we might see a return of the SK Telecom T1 Zerg on this map, but we're going to have to see who Coach Boxer is going to send out on this particular map.
You will. All right, so now we're going to find out the next player to be sent out from SK Telecom T1 momentarily here.
Alright, so with Brown being taken out by Cannon Rush, who is going to avenge? Brown is going to be Rain. Ooh. Seems like Rain pretty much bribed Coach Boxer, saying, I want the all-kill this season. I know you wanted to send out Brown in the first set, but now I'm going to go for 4 straight wins against EGTO and get the all kill.
Damn, man, you are jumping the gun on this one.
Well, this is the last match for Rain, I have to say, in Winners League this season, so why not just try to go for it?
Yeah, you're completely right. Okay, guys, we have to go into a quick commercial break. When we get back, the second set between Oz